Hello, beautiful Leo, and welcome to your January 2021 Tarot Guidance. This is good for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and for cross-watching. I'm Julie Poole, a professional intuitive psychic coach, hypnotherapist, author, and energy healer. So this is a general reading, guys, so please take what resonates and leave the rest, as that'll be for somebody else. And do check out particularly your rising, as well as your sun, and if possible your moon as well. So we're going to do what we've been doing the last few months. We're going to be doing 3 readings in one. We're using the Tarot of Dreams for general guidance, the Lenormand deck for love, and the Tarot, Gilded Tarot for money and career and business. All right, so there will be timestamps in the description box below, so you can just go to the parts that you want to watch, and I hope that's helpful for you. There's links also below to the cards that I use, and to book in with me. I am taking bookings if you would like to book in. There's also the links for your 2021 general guidance and love guidance, and also for the Unlock Your Block program, which has been very, very popular and very successful. People already having amazing results with, clearing weight, stopping smoking, all of the good stuff, particularly getting ready for that new you in January. All right, my darling. So let's see what we've got for my Leos, please, on the general guidance for January 2021. So we've got the Two of Swords there, and the 7 of Coins. I want the bottom one, do I? Okay. The Queen of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. Lovely. So we've got this progression coming through with all of this fire energy around you, Leo. So you're starting the month with that Two of Swords, which is very much about, I'm not quite sure where I'm going, what I want. I'm a bit undecided about what I'm building here. What am I building? The 7 of Coins is all about what I'm growing. I'm growing it. I'm building it. It's not quite there yet. That gives me a chance to tweak it, to add a bit in, to make any changes. I am growing something for myself for 2021. Now, the reason that we've got that Two of Swords there at the beginning, and many people are feeling this, Leo, that we've come into this very, very new energy on the 21st of December. We felt it kicking in on the 14th of December, this new. And what's happened is, for many people, what they thought they wanted, they're suddenly having an aha moment and thinking, actually, I don't want that at all. I want this. And they're suddenly going in a new direction, which is creating a little bit of confusion, but that's all right. All right. Why do I say it's all right? We have just shifted timelines. We have shifted energies from the 3rd dimension to the 5th dimension. We are in the openings, on the cusp of this 2-month portal to move into the Aquarian age. Very, very different energy. So all of a sudden, you're kind of re-evaluating what you thought you wanted to what you now want. And so a little bit of uncertainty. You kind of might be saying to yourself, I thought I knew where I was going, and now I'm not quite sure. But that's all right. Don't panic. Just say, okay, I've already built what I've built. I can tweak it, I can change it, I can edit it, and I can do it differently. So, for example, you've made a decision what house you want in the location you want, and all of a sudden you decide, I don't want that type of house, but I do want that location. Or, I do want that type of house, but not that location. Some of it is going to go with you, some of it is going to change. So you are just going to allow that growth to unfold. All right, you're leading the way. This is you, smack in the middle of your reading. Queen of Wands in here with this power energy, very Leo energy, the Queen of Wands, because she's very attractive and she knows it. She is holding her head up high and she's saying, I decide where I'm going, when I'm going, how I'm going. I'm in charge of my life. I am moving myself forward, and nobody and nothing is getting in my way. That Seven of Wands is me being very clear, and it doesn't matter who's coming at me with, oh, but you shouldn't be doing this, and do you think that's a good idea, and giving me any kind of doubts. I'm saying, no, back off. I know what I'm doing. I don't need your two penneth worth. Thank you very much. So you are shifting forward, even if you haven't got all the answers. All right, you don't need all the answers at the moment. Please trust that the answers will unfold as the month goes on. By the end of the month, we've gone from the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands. This progression, and the Eight of Wands is moving forward at a rate of knots. This is the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot. You are moving your life forward, whatever that is, whether it's work, career, business, money, whatever it is, you are moving it forward. You're in control. Just allow it to unfold. This may not be a few days or a few weeks decision. This can be unfolding between now and Aries season is what they're giving me for you, which is the end of March. So just allow January, February and March to be this new energy in this first quarter of the year, moving us into this new energy, this new age of Aquarius, this new 5D reality, and allowing stuff to fall away. And I say stuff to fall away because it could be anything. Allow anything to fall away that needs to fall, because this is all about moving into an energy of freedom. And so anything that blocks your freedom needs to fall away. All right, let's see what else they want to add. A little bit more detail. Tell me more for my Leos, please. Okay, Nine of Swords, we're coming away from some anxiety over this, which is where I was picking up. You haven't got all the answers and you're kind of going, All right, we'll have a look at it a little bit more. We've got the Chariot as well as the Eight. All right, that's a double. And we've got the Queen and the King. Okay, all right. Woof. All right, let me explain. When I was saying here that you've got some uncertainty now and some doubts, not quite sure, thought I knew where I was going, not sure now, all right? It's created some anxiety. I like to have the answers. I like to know where I'm going. I've made a plan. Now my plan has gone to pot. And I don't like it. All right. Nine of Swords is anxiety, sleepless nights. It's like, just allow it to settle. All right. It's all right. And it's understandable to feel a little bit anxious when you had a clear plan and all of a sudden you don't have a clear plan. That's okay. But as you just allow, all right, and allow is the word, allow any changes and any movement to just happen, then we can let that anxiety go and say, do you know what, it's going to work itself out. I trust the process. I know that my higher self and my inner self and the universe knows more than I do and is guiding me to my best self and my best life. All I've got to do is get out of my own way and then I'm good to go. So what they're wanting is to move you forward into more receiving. The Six of Swords here, rooted down the Seven of Swords, coins, the Six of Coins and the Seven of Coins with the Queen of Wands. These three, it's all about bringing you to this point of being open to receive so that you're able to receive more than you would have had you continued on the path you were going. So we've changed the path so that we can get more to you. That's what the universe is saying. These are the words they're giving me. This is channeled, all right? So they're saying, we have changed your path to bring more to you so we can give you more because you've earned it and you've worked for it and you're ready for it, and so now you're aligned. Now we can move you forward. We can allow the brakes to be off. We can start moving forward into even more power and very balanced power with the masculine and the feminine here. This can also be a dynamic couple, right? When we see the king and queen of the same suit, this can very often be a really good business partnership or a good romantic partnership or a very good friendship. But this is a balance between the yin and the yang, the doing and the being, the power coming together because of this balance, and it's a synergy, which is the sum is greater than the parts. All right, so she's strong and he's strong, but together they are phenomenal. And the Chariot and the Eight of Wands, this is a double message here of moving forward into power and into liberation. That is the message for you, Leo, on the general coming through from the tarot, which is phenomenal. I'm loving this for you. It's all about power and what do you want, and you're making it happen. Right, let's see who's with you from the angelic realms. No, we're not having all of those. Okay. We've got Sandalphon with love. They do want me to take both of these. Okay. Uriel with abundance, and Zafkael with ecstasy. All right, let's look at this. You are growing into a stronger place of love. There's Jesus here with the Sacred Heart. Archangel Sandalphon bringing that energy all around you. This is the solar plexus and the heart coming together in a powerful, loving, peaceful heart. Beautiful, lots of love around you. You've got Zavkael here with ecstasy. You are really coming into a joyful, beautiful, powerful place. And we can see that with all of this power here. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4 wands here. And massive shifting forward in power. And that is really bringing you joy because it aligns so much with you, Leo, which is just beautiful. And so we have got the abundance then coming through from Archangel Uriel. The flow, the magic, that you're moving towards that abundance. And we can see that here with the 6 of coins and the 7 of coins. Everything you're working on is coming together very beautifully to bring you into a place of abundance. So trust the process, know that you're moving forward, and allow any indecision or I haven't got all the answers, just say that's okay, that's all right, it's absolutely fine, they will come, and all is good. All right, Leo. So we're going to move into the love part of the reading now. If you're not interested in love, the timestamps are below where you can jump ahead to your money and career part of the reading. All right, my darling. So Leo and love, please, for January. Tell me about Leo and love. Whoa, we're not having all of them, but we will have that one. And that is beautiful. Oh, we want them as well. Okay. All right. So Leo, fantastic. This is the first one that came out, the wishing well. I mean, in terms of a love reading, that is just beautiful. That's phenomenal. You have whatever you want to wish for here. If you're single and you want a new relationship, you're saying, yep, I'm ready, I'm aligned, bring it forward, bring it on. If you feel you're not quite aligned, where, let's be honest, if you're single, I want you to ask yourself, is 100% of me wanting a relationship? All right. Now feel that. Does that feel true or false? Because if it's 90% of you, or even 99% of you wants it, but 1 or 10% or 20% doesn't, that will block it. All right. When we are fully, truly wanting something, every part of our being wants it, and then it will show up. So I want you to really look at any blocks that you have, any reluctance that you have. There may be some, negative thoughts around relationships that are blocks. They can go. Have a look at the Unlock Your Block program, the free one that is on YouTube. And if you want to buy the program, you can. You don't have to. But make sure that you're clearing any blocks, because love wants to show up here for you in a very abundant way. You've got the fish, and the fish is all about abundance and flow, and that flow coming towards you, the flow of magic into the wishing well. So your dreams can come through here, and it's coming in with the tree of life. And the tree of life again is more abundance and magic. These 3 cards are just unbelievable. So positive. For those of you coupled up and needing help and support with love, here is your wishes, your dreams manifest. If you've been praying, if you're in a difficult relationship and you've been praying for guidance and help and strength and whatever it is you've been praying for, it's on its way. If you're single and you are asking for, your dream partner, your life partner, your soulmate, here it is wanting to show up for you. Now, the reason I mentioned about the blocks isn't because I'm just trying to sell you something, all right? I wouldn't do that. It's there to help you if it aligns with you. But the reason I brought it up is this card. This is the bridge, and the bridge says the bridge is bridging a gap between this is where I am and this is where I want to be, and the bridge is creating the point A to point B so that I can get to where I need to be. Now, the universe is bringing you this bridge to bridge the gap. So what you need to do, your part in this, is to ask yourself, what is my gap? Why do I need a bridge? I only need a bridge because I've got a gap. Right? So what is my gap? And that's why I say go and look at what your blocks are. Go and look at what your beliefs are. Have a look at the Unlock Your Block program, the free one on YouTube and the one to buy from my website. The universe is saying, we're bringing you the bridge. but you've got to do your bit, all right? Because we want to get you here, because that's the other side of this bridge. Does that make sense? Good. Yes, they're telling me it does. All right. So that's what I have for you for love, Leo. Beautiful. We're now going to move into the money and career aspect of this part of the reading. All righty. So, Leo, money, career, business, finance, anything to do with money, not just jobs, because many of you don't work, are retired, but you want to know about money. For those of you who are working, also pick up what you need here in terms of business and career, but this is all about money. Tell me about my Leos, please, for January related to money. Thank you. All right, so we've got the Ten of Swords. We've had a lot of stress about money that has created a lot of imbalance. We've got the Eight of Swords and the Six of Cups. Going to stop there a moment and we'll pull some more. All right, the Ten of Swords, and we look at money and career. We know 2020 has been a difficult year financially for many of you. You're coming into January here of 2021 holding, many of you, a lot of worry and panic. Some of you have lost your jobs, you've been made redundant. Those of you not working have seen your investments reduce, your pension, you're worried about your future. There's a lot of anxiety here, and it's easy for me to say don't worry, don't stress. It's, you know, you're the one in that situation. Many of you are worrying and are stressing. That's what that card is showing you. You're coming into January with that anxiety, but they're saying, look, you need to focus on how we can get the balance back, how we can move forward, all right? Because if we look at these cards like this, we've got the Eight of Swords underneath the Ten of Swords, so you're stuck. The Eight of Swords is I'm stuck in that panic. I'm stuck in that loop of, is it going to be okay? I'm stuck in worries about money and jobs and careers, investments, pensions. I'm worrying and I'm stuck in that worry. Now, I've got to break that, all right? Because if you're in the energy of lack and panic and fear, you are just going to keep drawing more of that towards you, more things to be fearful of, more lack, more panic. We don't want that. We've got to find a way to break it. So how do we do that? We're going to look at these two. Two of Pentacles is about bringing the balance back. So how do we bring the balance back? What is the most important thing here? So these cards are anxiety and stuck. So what's the opposite? What's the balance to that? Is to find the joy. We've got a dolphin in here, which represents joy. All right. And the joy will be opposite to the anxiety. And we have got that energy then saying, I'm going to just trust that it's going to be okay. I'm going to play. And that's going to actually allow a lot of that anxiety to melt away. I'm going to go and do whatever I need to do, go and watch comedies, watch funny stuff, have a laugh with people, do what I can to bring the joy in to balance up the anxiety. We also want to look at where we can unstick ourselves, the balance of being stuck. Okay, so where you feel stuck and trapped and your head says to you, there's nothing I can do about this, we need to bring the balance into that and say, I can do something about it, and I will, and it will unfold in divine timing. So you need to find the opposite to be able to right these and balance them up. Now, they're giving you the Six of Cups as a bit of help and support here with the balance, because the Six of Cups is all about children and choices and childhood stuff and dreams and imagination and self-belief. And in this case particularly, it's about self-belief. All right, children don't tend to panic and worry. Even when things around them can be stressful for mum and dad, the children just kind of play and see their friends and go to school and just get on with it. They don't, panic into the worry. And this is basically how you're going to balance up the worry that you may have. Okay, that you're going to say, I'm going to focus on the good stuff and I'm going to trust that it's going to come into balance, because it will. So let's find out some more. Tell me some more for my Leos, please. And not all of you are stressing out about money, but there's a lot of you that are, clearly, because it's quite a strong message here. So what's the outcome, please? What's the outcome for my Leos? Two of Swords, unknown at the moment, but you're working on it. And look, all right. Oh, look. Okay. So at the moment, and I'm recording this 17th of December, right? As you come into January, you're not seeing how you're going to fix it, but you know you will. You're going to work on it. You can be working on your resume, your CV. You can be working on how to release capital, how to gain it, sometimes you might decide, I'm going to sell my house and I'm going to move to something cheaper, and that's going to release capital. You're going to look at all the options. This is the worker card. Those of you out of work, this is you working on your resume and getting back into work. This is working. You are working. So you may not see it right at the beginning of January, but you are working on it, and it's going to come good, because look at this as the outcome. All right, we've got the Emperor. We've got the Judgment card, which is rising up from the ashes, and a rebirth into the Ten of Cups, me happy ever after. We've got the World card here, which is endings, and this is ending all of that uncertainty, ending, and this is basically the way it's flowing. So these cards are saying, we hear you. The universe is saying, we hear you. We know you've been stressed. We know you haven't got all the answers right now, but please trust. They are coming. We've got 2 twos here, 2 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. So you're going to work through that collaboration, partnership, working on trusting yourself and the universe, trusting life to provide. Life will provide if you believe that it will. So you're working on that, and then that allows that stress and strain there to end, for you to come back into your power, for you to have a fresh start and a new beginning, and rising up out of that and into your happy ever after. By the end of January, you are in a much stronger place. Now, for some of you, this may take 2, 3, 4 months, but you are moving towards that, and that is the most important thing. Some of you will be back in work by the end of January. Others, it may take several months. But the most important thing, particularly around the law of attraction in your life, is that as long as you know it's coming, you are aligned with it, and you are saying, okay, that's good. It's all going to be fine. I just need to focus on me right now and not get into all of that. All right. We don't want that. Because as I'm trusting that it's coming, if I said to you, I guarantee you're going to be in work and doing really well and money's okay by April, May, would you totally be in that panic that you are in January? And the answer would probably be no. All right, if I know it's coming, I can work around it. Right, so I want you to know it's coming, so that you can work around it. For some of you, it's coming in January. For some, it's February, but it's coming. All right, because these cards, look at these 4 cards, the endings there of that anxiety. You back in your power, the Emperor there, and you're rising up into that new beginning of happy ever after. It's going to be okay, my darlings. That is what I have for you. So, Leo, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your time on my channel. I hope this has helped you. A very happy new year to you, and I will see you in February. And if this resonated, do give it a like, a share, a thumbs up, and let me know below in the comments how January shapes up for you. Lots of love. Bye bye.